Hello, I'm making this video for Tuesday, August 11, and this day we'll be looking at Zephaniah chapter 3 together. I think it'd be really good for you to read Zephaniah 3 on your own, so I've provided a link to that chapter in the description of this video for reading online. Otherwise, pull out a Bible and find the book of Zephaniah and read there. Zephaniah chapter 3 begins by talking about God bringing judgment on his people, as particularly on the city of Jerusalem, the center of his people. But then after this proclamation of judgment, there's this promise of restoration. And I'd like to focus on that for today. We talk a lot in these videos about sin and how God has to deal with our sin, how God judges sin, how God forgives sin in Jesus. But God doesn't stop there. God also transforms sinners. God transforms us. And we see some of that in today's passage. God says, "I will purify the lips of the peoples, that all of them may call on the name of the Lord." He says, "They will do no wrong. They will tell no lies. A deceitful tongue will not be found in their mouths." After God reveals our sin to us, after God saves us by leading us to faith in Jesus Christ, God keeps working in our hearts and in our lives. God's Spirit transforms us. He makes us more like God. He stops us from just going on our way and sinning all the time. The Spirit makes us holy, makes us like God, makes us ready and willing to do what is right. And that's a beautiful thing. This promise looks forward. For the Israelites, they thought of this promise looking forward to God bringing them back from the exile. And it does. But this also looks ahead even further to the new creation, to the end of God's work on earth. When God says that he will get rid of all wickedness, he'll get rid of all sin and evil, and he will dwell among us forever. But we won't just keep going on through the same mistakes and failures and wrongs that we do now. God will transform us to make us perfect in the end. That process won't be completed until Jesus returns, until either after we die and rise again, or until after we meet Jesus at his return. But God promises that he will make us like him. He will transform us. He'll make us perfect. And he begins that work even now, teaching us to do what is right, what is honest, what is good, what is loving. And so we strive to honor God, but we also rejoice that he is working in us. Because without him, we'd have no hope for transformation. That's my thought for today. If you've got thoughts or comments or questions you'd like to share, go ahead and do so in the comments. Otherwise, I hope that you're having a fantastic day.